with these at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Boozer. Pass to Peterson.
Right here.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Rose. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
Here's Abaji. It's good from long range.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
Peterson. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jordan's shot is off. Pass to Boozer. Over Hamilton. The kick out to Boozer. Shot clock at 5. And Boozer throws it down.
Powerful display from Boozer. He finishes with authority.
Here's Rose. And it's blocked.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here is Jordan after Shaquille O'Neal's miss.
Making a big-time effort defensively. That's a great block.
Hamilton outside. Back to Bird. Out to the wing. Rose in the post. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Hamilton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. To end the cold streak. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Here's Peterson. Going inside. Off on the layup. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Out to Bird. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can't be too aggressive defensively because the refs will call stuff like this.
Larry Bird.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's Peterson. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jayhawks out front. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Curry fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Boozer. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. By himself. And Green slams it in.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Here's Peterson. Great D that time from Green.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
Stephen Curry.
Curry, good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
Here's Wade. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Curry can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Peterson. Adebayo the screen. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Bam has this action down cold. He knows exactly where to place himself in the pick and roll.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
And he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
East Rutherford shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Curry, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Westbrook with it. Good if it goes.
Blocking foul.
And he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
East Rutherford foul. Blake Griffin.
And the first one at the line is good.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East Rutherford leads by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kansas City trails by 3. Hamilton right side. Pass to Lindenborg. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Left side, Griffin. Now Adebayo. And here is Green. Clock is at 3. Here's Griffin. Off target with his 3.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
Here's Hamilton. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Pass to Garnett. Hamilton outside. Here's Lindenborg. He has yet to score. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Lindenborg. Here's Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
Look, when you attack inside, you give yourself a good chance to get to the line.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Lindenborg. Inside. Left side, Curry. Clock at 6. Adebayo the screen. Floats one up.
How about Wilson protecting the rim, using that 7-foot wingspan?
Outside Curry. Right side Griffin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Westbrook with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Now here's Westbrook. Hamilton outside. Over Jordan. And Kansas City misses again.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
"15 seconds left in the third quarter. Rose. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Jordan outside. Over Hamilton. The shot by Jordan, no good. He gets it up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's East Rutherford up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Rose with the drive, and finished off by Rose.
And you give Rose an angle to the rim. That's exactly what's going to happen. Too quick, too explosive.
Right side, Westbrook. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Wilson.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Fires the three. Good.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for East Rutherford. 3-point lead.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go at that leaping ability.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for East Rutherford.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show. It's good. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Outside Rose. Oh, the dunk.
And that play takes talent. D-Rose taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Westbrook drives in. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And he gets that one to go.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Now here's Westbrook. It's stolen by Rose. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
A miss that time. That would have put him up. And it's East Rutherford's ball. A 2-point game. Here's Jordan. Sweet shot at the right time.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Adebayo. And get the three.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Draymond Green. First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's stolen by Green.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Richard Hamilton. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for East Rutherford. Derek Rose. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
From deep, he drills the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Derek Rose. Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for East Rutherford. Richard Hamilton.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Puts up the three, and here's the three.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say drive for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
First personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for East Rutherford.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he can't get either to fall. Down it goes for three. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Kansas City foul call. Draymond Green. Third personal foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Draymond. And so it's East Rutherford with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.